There I got a close up of his eye. He's watching me. Look at those red eyes. Beautiful bird. Yep. They've been busy working on the nest. We're down here trying to get a good shot with the golden sunlight here. Wow, look at that eye. Isn't that amazing? Beautiful. This is really something. Like I say, he's just sitting right there guarding the nest, and they're putting sticks in, and they run a crow out of here. I'm telling you, that crow, you're not going to get that close again. They're getting really serious, getting everything squared away, because they want to be putting some eggs in there pretty soon. And he looks down at me now and then, and just being a good sport about everything. Garbage truck comes by, they're even used to that. I tell you, it's amazing. Look at those eyes. Absolutely great. I'll see if I can back off a little bit here and see the nest. Alright, wait and see. There, it just landed. Mama just came in the nest, she's working on it. Look at that. Getting that gold light now, the sun's coming up, looking good. There she goes. Now the male's sitting up in the tree right next to me, and he chased the crow away. He's kind of the silent warrior there. But we did get her coming in with a twig. Alright, we'll see if we can get a little better angle on him then. We'll keep an eye on things here. He's still preening up. Look at the bars on the tail and getting around his back there. Get some good sunlight now coming in. Yeah, he's doing between his wings now, getting everything preened up. Oh yeah, I think I'll, oh, there you can see his head a little bit. I'm going to get set up again on the nest and, oh, I'm going to scratch up. See if I can see her bringing a stick. Oh yeah, just a scratching away there, and a happy pair of Cooper Hawks here. Oh yeah, I'm going to do the breast feathers a little bit. You can see the bars on the tail now. I hear the crows again. They're not going to behave, are they? Alright then. He's got some fuzz on his face from his preening. Well, we'll get set up on the nest again, I think. Well, they're both in their trees now. She's in the middle of the grove, just maybe 40, 50 feet from him. He's on the edge here, and she's on the other side there, and they're both sitting there just kind of guarding the nest. Keeping them crows away. I can hear the crows calling, but he's up there preening and she's sitting in there. She already put a stick in the nest, so everything looks good at the Cooper Hawk nest. They just both of them sitting here guarding the nest. Alrighty then. Well, there's one of our Cooper Hawks. They're just in the nest putting in twigs. Sitting up in the golden sunlight here this morning. Oh yeah, looking around, watching the crows and watching the other birds. But they're both here and keeping an eye on things. The male chased the crows off a little bit. Female went in the nest with a stick. I expect him to be working out pretty soon. He's preening up. He's on guard duty. There we go. Them red eyes, you can see that. They'll come in a little tiny bit more. There we go. There you are. Yeah, he's going to preen up. I hear him calling back and forth earlier, and it looks like they're going to put a few sticks in the nest today, so we'll try to document that. Just Just looking around here, this one. Alright, well, I think I'll get set up. Oh, look at that. Heads are bobbing now. Better get set up back on the nest then. Alright, she got a twig. There she comes back in. Look at this. Just weaving it in there and working on that nest. Oh yeah. There we go. Look at that. Our Cooper hawk putting sticks in, out for another one. Male standing guard. Oh yeah, they're just snapping off twigs and going in and out. That's about 3 or 4 times already. She's over getting another twig. He's guarding against the crows. There she is. She just landed, working some more. Still weaving them in there. Oh yeah, getting that nest rigged up there. Busy day. She can work on the nest and male stand. Out she goes for another one. Look at her go. Oh yeah, she's busy. Right, here she comes in the nest. There, she got another stick. Just working it in there. Good girl. Well, these Cooper hawks are really busy on the nest today. And we've got good lighting. She's just weaving that stick in there, and he's sitting over there in his perch, keeping an eye on the crows. Out she goes for another stick. Alright, she's trying to snap off a twig. I get another twig. Oh yeah, she's just going from tree to tree, picking little twigs off. She'll select one, then she'll come back to the nest. She's just pulling it. Here she comes in now, coming into the nest again. There she is, back with another twig. Just working on it. Look at that, would you? Beautiful birds. We got so lucky to see this. You gotta get up early to see this. They start really early. There you can see her head and her red eye. Oh yeah, there she goes for another twig. Alright, we'll see if they come in with a twig. I saw her put one twig in now again, and then she just sailed over there to the tree, picking on the limbs. We'll see if she comes sailing in here with another twig. There'll come in a little more there. That's pretty good right there. She just flew in the nest here. Here we go. She's weaving a stick in. Well, I'm not sure if it's her or him, but one of them. Oh yeah, look at this. They've been busy today. I want to try it at this angle here. There we go. Off for another twig. Yep, flew over in the tree. He's breaking off another twig, so I'll keep an eye on it. We'll get him on the next trip in here. Shouldn't be too long. They don't spend too much time once they get the stick. They weave it right in there. Oh yeah, I went over to another tree now. Here they come sailing in. Alright. Gonna arrange a twig. Now I'll get to see it from this angle here. You see the white feathers under the tail there, the coverts. Beautiful orange striped chest and the eye. These are beautiful birds, these Cooper hawks. We got that filtered light, morning light here, looks pretty good. You can already see the leaves starting to come out. Alright, going for another twig. I see her working around in the trees there, trying to get another twig. They've hauled some pretty good sized twigs in there today, so been really exciting down here. Early morning bird watch. Call it the Cooper hawk nest watch, I guess. Early snooper finds the Cooper. Boy, and they are busy. Oh yeah, look at this Cooper preening up, got a little breeze going now. They've mated once and put about 4 or 5 sticks in the nest. Now we're going to have a little preening session. You can see the feathers blowing. It's windy, picking up and rousting up here a little bit. And they're all happy. It's nesting time again, and we've had a pretty good winter, and they're just happy spring is here. So, oh yeah, you can see the eye and everything. We're getting some pretty good color here. Morning light. You hear the crows every once in a while. They're still hollering in the background. They're getting their sticks too for their nest. And our pair of Cooper hawks, they've been working on their nest and protecting their area. Yeah, the crows are sitting directly above them. But the crows are building their nest over on the building and down on the end. Oh yeah, he relieved himself. He's protecting his territory here. He's not more than 50 feet from the nest. So they're keeping an eye on everything. And you can see the buds. They're starting to open up now. Another couple of days, it won't be so easy to make a video because this is really a lot of leaves. This is quite a grove here. We just happened to find it when we had buds, so we were able to get some movies. So we'll make as much video as we can before the leaves come out. They've been coming every day. We'll also go to the heron rookery. It's just over on the other side, so it's right behind the Humane Adoption Center, Kent, Washington, at Blue Heron Rookery, and then we're just over here by Spicer's Paper and Hawthorn Suites. We're behind Hawthorn Suites. That's where the Cooper hawk nest is. Kent, Washington. There he goes. Well, there's our coop. Get him in here. He looks pretty good. Anyway, they had quite a morning here battling the crows. So this one's here just sitting up here taking it easy now. Crows are behaving themselves and not getting too close to their nest. And the crows, they're busy hauling their sticks too, so they got too close earlier a couple of times to the Cooper hawk nest, so the coops took off and nailed them. So we've got the pecking order down. The crows are down on their end, and they know not to go too close to the nest. All right, just kind of posing here a little bit, looking around, enjoying the sunshine. You can hear the crows. They know how close they can get now. They're behaving, so. Now we're going to look for the mate, see if we can locate that one. We're happy to get this one here posing. They hauled many sticks today, and they mated 3 times within a half hour. And they go haul more sticks, then mate, and talk to each other. And they had the little ruckus with the crows, so it's been quite a morning for them. So they've kind of slowed down now. They do most of their nest building early in the morning. And you got that golden filtered light, and that's when they do that. So they've slowed down on that, and they're just kind of taking a break. Alrighty. Now we're waiting for the Cooper to come back to the nest with another twig. So we got a little bit of a breeze. You can see the trees swaying around. And everybody's busy putting the twigs in. The blue herons are working. Oh yeah. It's got a little bit of a breeze there. But she just flew back over by Spicer's Paper and was calling, so I think she's going to get another twig here. She's picking a twig or something. Got a good horizontal limb. Alright. They've made it once, both of them. Here comes one in now. There we go. Working on the nest again. Look at that. Oh yeah, they're both back there. I think this is him wrestling the big stick in there. Getting everything all arranged. It rained hard yesterday. They didn't have much activity, but they're back at it today because it's dry, see? Look at them colors. I haven't heard the crows too much. They're down on the end just a little bit, but they're not bothering. Oh yeah, there he goes sailing over there. Alright, we're set up pretty good. One of them come in with a twig now. We'll have a good view of it, I think. Well, I don't know. It kind of looks like the nest is had some crows stealing some twigs out of it. I'll have to compare it with the other one, but it looks to me like some of the twigs that are missing. The Coopers have been away most of the day since this morning. I came back to the nest earlier. They were fairly close to the nest, but it just doesn't look right to me. It doesn't look as big on the top there. Maybe the crows packed away a lot of the sticks. Well, we'll have to keep an eye on the situation. I'm going to try it from another angle because this nest looks awful thin compared to what it looked like earlier. Alright. Well, here's one of the crows. Took a stick out of the Cooper hawk nest, working on his own. Now he's trying to get another stick from the twigs here. But him and about 4 of his buddies stole all the sticks out of the Cooper hawk nest. So when they get back, they're going to have a surprise here. Now he's kind of cleaning his beak up. That's something. So yeah, it's about 4 crows. He got about 4 or 5 of his buddies, and when the Cooper hawks took their afternoon break, they just completely disassembled the nest, stole all the twigs. I'll watch this guy for a little bit. See where the rest of his buddies are, but they were busy. It looks like he's proud of himself. Alright. Well, this is amazing. While the Cooper hawks were away, well fed, not watching the nest, the crows have obviously come in and disassembled the nest and used all the sticks in their nest. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow morning when the Coopers come back and see if they rebuild it or not. I didn't think the crows were that smart, but obviously are. That was just stick stealing or their strategy to try to get rid of the Coopers. We'll see what happens tomorrow morning. They're all coming down bright and early. Alrighty then. I just landed in the nest again. Another stick. I wonder if he thinks what happened to all these sticks, but I think it's just instinct, and he knows he's got a job to do. He's up above it now, back off. Oh yeah, there he is. Yeah, he's putting sticks. He's going to rebuild it. There he is. Well, that's amazing. The crows were smart enough to disassemble the nest as much as they could. Try to get rid of these Cooper hawks. I'll teach them to pay closer attention to the nest site. So now they're rebuilding it. So you can see what a job they've got. They've lost 3/4 of their nest. But I have to hand it to the crows. They were pretty smart. If you're trying to get a hawk out of your area, the best way to do it is just what they did. Get 4 crows, come on in, and just start hauling sticks out and disassembling the nest. That's exactly what they did. There's one just landed. Looking down at the nest. What a job this is. Upset about the crows getting most of the twigs. She's surveying the situation here. Look at that. Well, they know they got a job, so they're both snapping off twigs and rebuilding it. Maybe they'll guard it a little closer this time. Alright, there goes for another stick. Well, that's something. Alright. Here comes the nasty crows again. They know the Coopers are back in the area. Alright. There he comes in. Alright. Yeah, they're going to rebuild it. Putting another stick in there. They've got a big job. Yeah, I wonder what they're thinking. What happened to all these sticks? He had his nest just about completely done. Now he's starting over again, but he can't reason like that. It's just instinct, I'm sure. Well, there they go, and they're both working on it, so now they're mating again. I can't get a shot of that. I wish I could. Every time they haul a stick, they mate about 3 times every morning, so it's getting close to where they're going to have eggs, so they're going to have to get that work on that nest. Alright. Well, going for another stick. I'd back for the stick. See if it weaves that in there. They've got a big job. This nest is almost all gone. The crows did a job on it, but they're rebuilding it today. Didn't interfere with their romance. They mated 3 times to go get sticks, and away they go. He's out here on the limb again. It's not far, see. I cannot believe how many twigs the crows removed from this nest. Well, these Cooper Hawks learned the lesson. You got to pay attention to your real estate and keep a close enough eye on it. Alright then. Well, here's the crow in the nest. He's wanting to get some of these sticks, so he's robbed the Cooper Hawk sticks and putting them in his nest now, so he's over here. I'll back off a little bit. Well, there he is. That's the culprit, one of them. The crow's in his nest, and he's using, there he goes. Gonna take this here and fly away with it. There he goes. He's a twig robber. Alright. We'll keep an eye on this guy. Well, that's what's left of the Cooper Hawk nest. There's only a couple of sticks left in it, and then there won't be anything. So I think the Cooper Hawks are moving. They're taking the twigs out of the nest and building a new nest. They've given up on this one now, and they're actually taking sticks out and taking them to their new location. The crows stole 75% of it the other day, so they came back in here, and I think they're just taking the sticks that's left and building their new nest at their other site. Alright then, we'll see if we can keep an eye on them. Well, here we are. This is where the Cooper Hawk nest was. There isn't even a stick left now. Every twig is gone, so crows and everybody has hauled everything out. There's not a twig left. Nothing. So they moved over behind the KOA campground now, I think. I saw them there earlier. Alright, we'll keep a checkup on them. Well, there's our female Cooper Hawk. Crow sitting there still. Gives you a good idea of the size between the two. Oh yeah. He took off. Like to come back in. Alright, she's ready for him. Letting him know she's not going anywhere. There goes our sound. There she goes. Alright.